On the job, and we've been talking about, different things that we deal with on the job on the African Diaspora News Channel live streams. A lot of times when you're at work, let's say you're just a person that's quiet or you just strategically being quiet on the job, them folks get real nervous when we're quiet on the job, minding our business, not doing nothing to them. But let me roll this clip of our brother here. He's going to explain, something that he have noticed.
Don't nothing make a racist person more nervous and uncomfortable than a black person that's too quiet or that's not friendly. Even little stuff like if you're not smiling, they say little slick stuff like smile. You know what I'm saying? And I done told y'all before about an old job I had years back. I got pulled into the office one time and I'm thinking something wrong. And they end up telling me, oh, nothing's wrong. You're doing a great job. You're not talkative. Is everything okay? And that's more of a, I'm afraid type of thing. And the reason behind this, these folks are very hateful. They're very conniving. They're very sneaky, and they constantly got this paranoia that this karma of what they put out is going to come back on them. So every black person that they can't read, because they always trying to read us and get to know how they can play with us and deal with us, and we don't give them that, they get uncomfortable because now is this my karma that I'm worried about? Is this person going to try to do something hateful to me the way that I do hateful stuff? You get what I'm saying? And so that's what you come across a lot of the times. We not hateful or nothing like that. We just trying to avoid all the bullshit. We know these games they're trying to play and we just want to be left alone. But with them, it's all in their head now because it's like, this black person must know what I'm really about. They might want to hurt me. They might want to do the hateful shit that I do to people. You know what I'm saying? This is just the paranoia that go in their head and why they feel so uncomfortable with black people that they can't read, that they can't, know how to play with. And we just trying to avoid the bullshit, bro, because we understand the game. We know that they trying to play games and say little slick stuff to see how far they can go. And so we just ain't about to be talkative. We ain't about to laugh and kick it. And that's just how the game go.
One thing I've learned about the folks over the years when it comes to black people is that they don't like us being too quiet. Now, the reason why I learned they don't like us being too quiet is because when you're quiet, they don't know what you're thinking. When you're talking, they at least know what you're thinking a little bit. When you're engaged in conversation, when they're asking you things. But if you're the type of person that just kind of keep your words very limited, you do your job like you're supposed to, but you keep your words very limited. That's when they will ask questions like they asked his brother, is everything all right? Is everything this or everything that, right? No, everything is just fine, actually. You don't like to talk to too many people. No, when I'm at work, I'm about business. I talk to my friends and family outside of work. Or maybe you're a person, they'll see you talking on your phone or whatever, but then you get off your phone and you just quiet, not saying a whole lot to them. So they realize, you would talk, you just don't want to talk to them. And that's what they really get mad about. And yeah, they get really uncomfortable when we don't talk to them. Very, very uncomfortable when we don't talk to them. They feel like they're entitled to be in our mix, entitled to be in our conversations, and entitled to talk to a lot of them. Well, of course, I'm speaking about those who feel that way. And no, you're not, Talking to me is something that if I choose to talk to you, because maybe it's something I'm gonna come out my mouth and you may not like. And you keep a lot of drama out the way if you keep quiet sometime, right? I always been that way, and I'm gonna tell you this. You go to work to make a check. You're not going to work to talk. Unless it's your job to talk, like, cause some sort of customer service or something you're dealing with the people, public, right? If I don't have to deal with the public, I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to. Maybe I don't like your vibe. Maybe something about you is rubbing me the wrong way. So I just don't have to talk to you. And that's just what it is. In Black America, don't feel pressure to talk to them folks. Don't. Do your job. Always show up on time. Leave like the time you're supposed to. I'm not telling you to do something you don't have no business doing. Come back from lunch on time. That sort of thing. But you don't have to conversate with nobody you don't want to conversate with. If it's one person on the job you talk to, okay, it's that one person. But sometimes they're so jealous of that, they'll try to change that person's shift because you are talking to them. They are that petty sometimes. But still, you don't have to talk to them. Okay, if you want to fire me because you feel nervous, well, fire me then. That's fine. I came here looking for a job. I'll leave here looking for one too. I'm not tripping on you about no job. Scared of you firing me. Okay, fire me then. I don't have to talk to you. And just let them know that. Hey, you there to do what you're supposed to do, which is your job. But if you had any issues like that on your job, and I know for people that live in, maybe let's say the African continent, the Caribbean, yeah, you probably like, really? That's going on? Yes, that goes on here in America. Yes, it does. And it's completely ridiculous. It is, but, sometimes, y'all don't have to deal with some of those headaches if you live in a black nation.